Welcome everyone. Welcome. We're at Tsukuba. Let's get this mic in the right place. Oh. Should we get on track? Let's do it. My setups. Let's put some endurance fuel in, if it will let me in this session. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Do drop in chat if you're here. We are going to be getting up to speed with Tsukuba. We've got a race at 6 PM UK time, so 2 hours time, with Kirith. That'll be over on his channel. And I haven't done any practice. Obviously, I know this track well, I know this car well, so it'd just be putting the two together. But that's the goal for today. Let me know if the sound's alright as well. I normally have my mic a little bit too low, so I'm going to turn that up.
The leader's just done a 54.1.
And we will turn crew chief down slightly. Let's go. And get my trading paints working. Oh, that's why. Bear with me. Go then. So obviously, I don't know if you, I imagine most people know this track from Gran Turismo Sport as well as, I don't know if it's in Forza or not actually. But it's a tiny little track, normally something for Mazdas or little single seaters or something like that. But now instead, for this race this evening, we've got 50 or 60, we've gone in too hot. Like slot the rears when it's cold. We've got 50 or 60 GT3 cars, which are way too big and way too fast. But it means for an exciting race. Tricky to overtake. This looks, from what Kira told me earlier, this looks to be the best spot to do it. Nice wide line there. Feels like it's better from a racing line perspective, but the grip can be dodgy.
P6.
Oh, Ferrari off in front.
Sector 1 is
my goal for this session anyway is to get into the 52s with either low race fuel or quali fuel. That would be ideal. As well as string together, 30 laps without going off. Because I wanted to do a VRS race, but the timings just didn't quite work out. To be able to get back here and onto that race and then off it again to be on the endurance race this evening. So.
lap in this session. You're currently 1.6 seconds off the pace. The lap time was at 54.3. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
That curb can only help you rotate there, sometimes a bit too much.
Fastest lap for Ebac, 52.3. lap was a 54.3.
Looks like it's going to absolutely chew up the tyres today. Hi Matt. Hope you're well. I was just explaining earlier, doing an 3-hour endurance race with Kirith this evening, and I haven't done any practice. So that's what this is going to be about, getting up to speed, not going in too deep like that. Good to hear. This corner's tricky. Tyres are warmer now, that's better.
That's your quickest lap. That puts you 1.5 off the leader's pace.
1.5 seconds. I've got heavy fuel, but... No, you have no info. Well, actually, on some... I was looking at the dash, that's why I caught the grass there. On some cars, in the in-car dash, there you are, you can see it. So the 1.78 to the left of the gear, that's the tyre pressure. And on like the BMW, it's yellow when they're cold, and then once they're up to pressure and warm, they go black again, the yellow goes. And so you know they're warm then, but most of it's done on feel. This game's really clever in that each tyre has its own simulation and model. So, for example, like this is, a clockwise circuit. The outside tyres, so the left-hand side tyres, will warm up much quicker. Particularly the front will be warmer than the rear, I would imagine, around somewhere like this, where there's lots of weight transfer and that stuff. So it's very clever. And the way it tells you is you have to understand the limit of the car normally. So like, I would know roughly where it should be, and then when it's not, you're like, oh, okay, it's the tyres. But I know in like Assetto Corsa Competizione, tyre pressure is more of a big deal than in iRacing. Like, in iRacing, you basically set them to the minimum they'll go cold, and then that's normally quickest, whereas
0 seconds off the pace.
in Assetto Corsa, you've got to like manage the tyre pressures so that when they're warm, they're in like a ideal band. Yeah. Thought I'd keep my foot in there. Is there anyone coming? No. In some cars, like in the Mazdas you normally race here, yeah, you can use the grass and it's fine, whereas in this I think it's got a bit too much power. And you can use all this out here, that's all in limits, which is cool. Ah, judged that wrong. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the 3 hour, they're always good fun. It's the right amount of time for 2 people as well. It doesn't take up the entire day like some of the 6 hours or 12 hour races do. There you are, that, you can use that much grass. Too deep. But I imagine it's the same in the Lotus for you, is like, you know where the tyres are at, or you feel them grip up anyway. When does the race start? 6 PM. It'll be on Kirith's channel.
You're currently 1.8 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 54.1.
do a few more laps. Actually, let's do a quali lap and then I'll look at some telemetry and figure out where the pace is going. Actually, it's here. Because that, I always find that's the most valuable thing you can do. Here we go. Why is the trading paints not working? Re-download paints. There we go. Hey, there we go. There's my sky livery. Here we go. I have a play with the TC as well.
It takes it is clear. Push down.
Yeah, ABS. Look at that, 11 ABS. You don't want all of that. A little bit of TC. And display page on the quad. Oh, it's so pointy and quali trim. This is good. Whoa, and the tyres are really cold. They're warm now. What car is it? It's the new Ferrari GT3 car. It's like an Evo. They just released it like a few weeks ago. But the Ferrari's really balanced, and so around a track like this, it'd be good. I mean, there are better cars, like the McLaren rotates better, same with the Audi and the Lambo, but they want to kill you, whereas this is a little bit more friendly. So in a 3 hour, it's normally a better shout. I want to be in the 42s if I can here. Tires are still really cold, it's all over the place. So smooth on the power there. Come on! If I do this well, it'll be 52. No. Go on. 52.9.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. That puts you 1.1 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 53.4. 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Lost the rear on the way in. Oh, that's bad. That was going to be a good time.
That's your best lap in this session. You're now 0.8 off the leader's pace.
Okay.
That was a 53.1.
Pull up VRS. Here we go then. So this is what I tend to look at. So we compare me with a 53.2. Select a lap. Stint fastest. So he's done a 52.1. Here we go. I love doing all this. Find where that second's gone. Here we go, full track. So if we look at the first sector, he's taking a much narrower line. I was trying to sweep in better, but looks like the track's better on the inside. Hang on. Am I red or blue? I must be blue. And I'm wider. Yeah, so he's getting the car straighter earlier.
3.4.
And it's on the throttle earlier, I imagine. Oh no. I'm on it earlier, but he's on it harder. And he's braking less. And steering less. You see that a lot. So I lost 3 tenths in turn 1 and 2. Turn 3 and 4, 2 tenths. So he's coming in narrower. But going deeper. Getting it squared off. Okay. And I'm quicker through the last corner. Oh, I took a different line to get a better exit. Okay, he's coming in narrower. Ha, that's a good question. Take it steady to build the learning for it or drive the wheels off it. I don't find driving the wheels off it ever works. Like, because you don't actually know where the grip is if you're over it. Whereas if you're under it and creep up, then that's helpful. Yeah, Kirith, I thought this is probably a good way to learn the track. I'm getting demolished by this VRS guy. But yeah, Matt, like, I probably build up. But to be honest, I wouldn't say that you jump in a practice session, don't crash at all, and build up to learn. Like, that's not how it works. It's like, you do make mistakes. But once you've learnt the car, it's easy. Well, it's not easy, but you just have to learn the line then. Like in the Mazda, I know you don't brake ever more than 80%. Shift down really quickly to use loads of engine braking. Like carry more speed through the mid corner and get on the throttle much earlier than you think. If you get on the throttle, like stamp on it. That's sector 11. Yeah, you're right, Kirith. Basically, what I did on this is the final corner. I was trying to brake deeper. So did I brake later? Yeah, I brake later than him, but harder in a straight line, and then swing around the outside to cut back. There's like a curb here, like you try and clip the end of the curb, and so I was quicker over the line. But that was because I sacrificed 2.5 tenths in the final corner. So really, that's not, I'm beating him. You go narrow. Yes, it is really easy to lose. Let's have another go. Try and implement all of what we learned all in the first lap.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
So we want to be narrow here. Woo! And not on the curb, not that narrow. Let this guy go. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, they like V off that corner, the VRS guy does.
The guy behind has just done a 3.4.
there's a hump there. I see why they get on the throttle later there.
Sector 2 times, okay. You're currently 1.4 off the pace. Sector 3 times, quick. Sector 1's quick. Watch the track
No.
limits. Please, Callum.
Dead. Let's go get some more fuel. Oh no, I've got more. I've got more. Oh, mate.
All right, right side's clear. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
It's a tricky track. Losing the rear. I'll do a pit entry as well. Oh, rat fuel.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Engage the limiter.
No. Just want to have a look at this again. Oh, I didn't switch this back. There you are, you can see it. So, where's the video? I know you can watch a video. I'm probably not on here. Let's do some heavy fuel, endurance fuel. Kirith, what was your... Can you remember what your quality time was yesterday? I'll also share the stream. I forgot to do that on Discord. See what these guys are up to. Cool. It's a nice livery. Look at that. Oof. car's going to be heavy now.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
Oh, it's heavy. It's an absolute boat. I do want to try and find a way as well of protecting that front left, because it looked like in the stream yesterday they absolutely demolished the tyre. I mean, I know they came in from a stint with 20% left. So on the right-handers, I don't mind trying to make up time.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
It's just the left-handers you've got to go easy on. No, that's wrong. The left-handers. You want them. Yeah, the left-handers you can push, the right-handers you can't. Rotate the car more to take weight off the front left.
Sector 1 is 0.9.
So you said shift it to the rear left. So like pivot it in the corner, that's how we'll go. Yeah, so sort of use the throttle to rotate it more. Or brake bias more rearward. Let's go slightly more rearward. Oh, session's over, for goodness sake. That could work. I've only got one more lap. Way up. That happens though if you're not careful. I need to get in a different session. Let me find another one then. I also want to see if Kartcraft will load, because that's fun. Will it load? Ah, it will work. Yeah, let's do some Kartcraft for a bit. I don't want to do too much of that before. Swap the rim. Switch into my other one. This is fun. So Come on. Time trial. My plan for this, I haven't done any of these faster ones. I wanted to stream like this another day, but you can do this thing where you... Here we go, let's do it here. Put the gloves on. Oh, it doesn't qualify. Go in the Praga. I forgot to switch OBS. Here we go. So this is where you can, it puts you up against the next person in time trial and then you race their ghost, and then as you beat them it puts you up against better and better ghosts. So this is a kart I've driven but not a track, and basically Kartcraft is, like, to me anyway, one of the only sims that actually replicates karts well. And I need to change the audio. Here we go. Resume. Here we go. It's so good. It's really twitchy though, look. I'm not actually sure where we're going. Okay. I've never driven this track, so it's going to be a case of learning this. Still beating the ghost. Lift through here to rotate. Okay. This thing is so good. Ah, that's a hairpin. That's a good thump. No. There's no reverse gear. Return to pits. Drive. And in the first half of the circuit, 128.394. Spun again. But follow this guy. Oh, that's short-lived. Okay, you can carry speed through there. This is a hairpin. Big curb. I think this is a hairpin. Looks like it. Let's go wide. Really got time when you get on the throttle here. Okay, so I beat that guy with an invalid lap. Okay. That was all right. Flat through here, break into this one. That's a fun section. That was good. I like this track now. It's technical, but it's good. He's going mental. He's happy with that one. Oh, it lagged. Yeah, okay, I don't even do this. It lags too much. Retire. Right, jump back into Tsukuba. Why won't it let me capture iRacing Simulator?
The leader has just done a 1:00.6 seconds.
Come on.